Here we are at Politicon 2018, and I'm talking with Joshua D. Glawson, who is dressed in a way that I've heard described just moments ago as Edwardian drag.
That's right, yeah, Edwardian drag. I wouldn't necessarily use the word drag. I think that I look pretty masculine in this, so I wouldn't use that word, but I know what he means, yes.
So you caught my eye. You were taking a selfie in front of the giant Trump baby.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I was definitely getting some good pictures of this event. I think it's an excellent event. That's, as far as the Trump blimp is concerned, I thought it was very funny and well done. Good taste.
You thought it was in good taste?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's in good taste because it's a funny mockery. I would say. I tend to make fun of every president. So yeah.
Very good. And you described yourself as a libertarian.
Yes, sir. Yep, I'm a libertarian. I'm also a writer and speaker. I've been the former vice chair of the Libertarian Party of Pasadena. I worked closely with the former state chair, Ted Brown. I have worked on editing various libertarian books. I'm pretty active.
So you're the third person that I've asked to sit down here, and you are the second libertarian out of three.
Awesome.
Yeah, and I wasn't seeking them out. I didn't know you were a libertarian until you sat down here at the mic. Libertarians don't get 2/3 of the vote.
No, unfortunately, not. Yeah, we were looking for gaining our 5% nationally in the last election. Unfortunately, I believe we eclipsed at 4.8. So, yeah.
I told you that I voted for Gary Johnson.
Yeah.
For that, I voted for Harry Brown twice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, voted for Michael Bednarik.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Man.
How many people remember Michael Bednarik?
Dang. You're doing a lot of good things, yeah.
Well, it hasn't really done a whole lot, but it's a gesture.
No, it's a gesture, and you're definitely putting your voice in there. And I think that, I used to work in statistics with Nielsen TV ratings, and I can tell you, I think the same works in elections, in the sense that the more people that actually put their vote out for the type of candidates they're looking for and the ideologies they're looking for, I believe that the system will start to measure those changes and be able to possibly start making changes on their end of the political spectrum as well.
Now, part of the libertarian platform, the last time I looked at it anyway, was basically calling for open borders. Mm-hmm. Do you agree with that?
Well, I will take, more of a conservative approach to that, in the sense that I don't think that you can do it whenever you have a state of war or a welfare state. Mm-hmm. So I can't advocate for open borders 100% yet at this time. I do think ideologically in the future that's a great goal to look forward to. But I don't think that you could just open the borders now.
So if a libertarian agenda were to be ascendant in the United States, you couldn't do the open borders first. That would be disastrous. What would be the order of changes?
Yeah, you definitely need to end our globalism and our part in the UN, which and also NAFTA, which sort of forces us to police the world. Speaking of libertarians, right there, look who that guy is. We had to get a libertarian in here. Get behind me so you can say hi,
so you can be on camera.
On the screen.
Austin Peterson here.
Austin Peterson. Yeah, we are.
We are across the party.
That's all right.
Yeah, what's up?
Close.
Austin Peterson here from Kansas City, Missouri. And,
right on. I grew up in Kansas City.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's a great town, right?
Went to Raytown High School.
Raytown, went to Ray Peck. Yeah, soon I'll be coming on your show and talking to you. I just wanted to say hi and make sure I didn't miss you guys. So, anyways, there we go.
All right.
Awesome. Good to see you. How you too, man? Thanks. What outfit? What outfit? Oh, okay. All right. That was Austin Peterson, former president candidate for the Libertarian Party, and now he's running for Missouri Senator. I believe that he did not win that race, but I'm sure he's still pursuing more now. Sorry about that. So as far as
we're at a convention,
he's awesome. Hey, but as far as the steps are concerned, there's a lot of different things that we as libertarians want to do to help change our world and our country. As far as the main things are concerned, I would definitely say ending the war on drugs. That's definitely our first step, decriminalizing drugs. I would also say that ending our foreign body, our presence throughout the world, policing the world, that's going to be a great thing to get people, our men and women back home who are serving this country and serving the world. I'd like to see them home, and I would also like to see a gradual discontinuation of the welfare state. And I think once you've completed those things, and you have policing the police, making sure that the police are, not killing people and doing illegal activities and not getting punished for it. then I think we can have more of a just system, and we can allow people to free flow in and out of our country.
Do you live here in Los Angeles?
No, I don't. I live in Newport Beach, actually.
But you're familiar with the area?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm from Vermont.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Bernie Sanders.
we were driving around last night, and I got to see Skid Row.
Oh, yeah.
With my eyes.
Yep.
I'd seen images of it before, but it just goes on and on.
Yeah.
And it's pretty close to a really swank area in downtown.
Yeah.
And the contrast is really stark.
Yeah.
What's a libertarian prescription for that problem?
Sure. Well, actually, 80% of homelessness is plagued by mental illness. So the problem is there's a lot of organizations out there who are willing and able to help, such as Doctors Without Borders. However, this organization's not able to practice to their full function in the United States because of various health laws and regulations that are created by, the FDA and other medical entities, medical bodies and government. So I would say that the best thing to do is to, start to deregulate these organizations that are preventing nonprofit charities and churches and organizations who want to help people, genuinely help people, get back to a state of normalcy in their mental condition. I don't think that everybody wants to be homeless. I don't think that. I think that they're just not capable of seeing their hardship. Not everybody. I'm not saying everyone. I'm just saying that big section of mental illness in the homeless population. So I would say that's a first step.
So, Joshua, you describe yourself as a writer.
Yes.
Tell me about your writing.
Yeah, I mostly write for 71 Republic, which is an organization primarily for libertarians. It is named after 1971, the year that the Libertarian Party started. John Hosper was running as president, who was, by the way, the first openly gay man to run for president. That was 1971. And then the Republic, I'm not sure why they did that. I've asked Matthew Geiger, who's the head of the organization, why, and he said just sounded good. That's it. So, but we do allow other ideas on there on the site, such as communists and socialists and Republicans and Democrats and the variants of all.
I've heard that the left-right spectrum is really a ring, and if you go
That's
in either direction far enough, you meet at the other side.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so the world's smallest political quiz, created by the Advocates, I believe, is the organization.
A two-axis quiz.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, it's hard to determine where someone sits if you just put it on a left and right continuum. I'd say the circle is a much better fit for that.
And is there any website or organization that you'd like to bring to people's attention?
Yes, I would definitely like to recommend 71republic.com. And I would definitely recommend taking a look more at libertarian ideology, such as libertarianism.org. You can do various searches on there on different topics, which I believe libertarianism.org is ran by the Cato Institute. So those are great organizations to check out.
All right. Well, Joshua D. Glawson, it was great talking to you.
Thanks. Yeah, you too, man. Thank you so much for having me. I'll see you around. Bye.